Ladies and gentlemen, and the 110 new women in Congress, hold your phone or give you some space and cool handshake your hands together for the November episode of That Time of the Month. Now, welcome to the stage, your host, Meghan, unable to run for office because she prefers walking raw!
By a woman and featuring a lineup of women, which means in the Hollywood universe, we only exist as fanfic. That's fantastic progress. I know it's on everyone's mind, so we got to talk about it. The voting results are in. Yes, That Time of the Month won a Cole County Award for Best Late Night Show for a second year in a row. Those are that's not what we're talking about. Midterms happened, good things happened, not so good things happened. My personal fantasy democracy league picks did not make it to the second round, which included Lupe Valdez, friends of the show Julie Oliver and Danielle Skidmore, Beto O'Rourke. But it's okay, guys. It's not the last time we're hearing from them, since we already decided for Beto that he's going to be our zaddy-in-chief. I love that we were like, no, after he lost, we were like, no, we were planning this. It was Beto 2020 the whole time. Everyone's like changing their signs. We're like, this is all part of the plan. But it's okay. He's going to be, president, which will make up for the fact that we now have another term with Senator Ted Cruz, who looks like he's always coming up for air. Like his face is like always Zodiac color. But despite, having a human thumb for senator again, it was a historic night for women, people of color, LGBTQ plus community. Huge, huge wins. And I'm going to just read through some of them, just like this insane list of wins. Also, can I just say, I know everyone's up in arms about banning straws, but can we go after a big pharmacy? I bought like a single toothpaste. Okay. So, first Muslim woman, 2, Democratic Rashida Tlaib in Michigan, Democrat Ilhan Omar in Minnesota. Youngest woman, she also went to my college, BU. And I was like, at least one of us is doing well. Performing in the basement of a video store. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, she's 29 years old. First Native American woman, 2. Democrat Sharice Davids in Kansas. Democrat Deb Haaland in New Mexico. First black woman from Massachusetts, she also went to BU. And I was like, 2 of them doing well, not me. Democratic Ayanna Presley, first woman House members in Iowa. Democratic Abby Finkenauer and Democratic Cindy Axney, first Latina Congress members in Texas, 2. Democrat Veronica Escobar and Sylvia Garcia, first woman governor of Maine. Democrat Janet Mills, first lesbian mother in Congress, Angie Craig in Minnesota. And then first black congressman in Connecticut, Jahana Hayes, which I didn't even know there were black people in Connecticut. I thought the entire state was just a pile of khakis. So huge wins. I'm proud, So we should be happy about that. Another cool thing that a lot of these newer progressive candidates did in their campaigns is that they weren't accepting PAC money, which is huge. Like our own Julie Oliver and Beto O'Rourke weren't accepting PAC money. They were running their campaigns solely on donations from mouth breathers like me and you instead of corporations. And that's a good reason why I am a comedian and not a politician. Because as someone who makes negative $5,000 a year pursuing comedy, ooh, I would accept PAC money so quickly, you guys. And I would take it from anywhere. I would not be discreet. If Enron made a comeback, I'd be like, give me that dirty hush money. The asbestos industry, United Airlines. Okay, here's a little tidbit about me. I need big companies like United Airlines to go through a series of very bad scandals to result in terrible press in order for me to afford to do anything with them. So when United Airlines had those bad few months where they videotaped dragging a reputable Asian doctor by his collar off a plane and like killed a dog mid-flight just because they could. My first instinct was like, oh, I can go home to see my family this Christmas. I'm too broke to be woke sometimes. Speaking of, our episode tonight is sponsored by the dark comedy short film, which I'm currently crowdfunding for, An Uncomfortable Woman. We are going to be interviewing the lead actor on the show tonight, and it's about a woman who's, dealing with a lot of trauma. Her mother died suddenly from an illness she didn't reveal to her. Her long-term fiance broke up with her, and she still feels like a third bad thing is lurking around the corner. When you're like, this isn't enough. Like, bad things happen in threes. Comedy happens in threes. So it's a really funny script. I know because I wrote it. It's nothing I'm confident in anymore. Nothing else. And also we applied our own inclusion rider to this production. So it's an all-woman and people of color crew. On top of that, our Indiegogo prizes are really awesome. They're like legit cool ass shit. It's not like my best friend's roommate will write a song for you. It's like, it's legit prizes from local women. I mean, like, that's good if your best friend's roommate is a singer, but not when he's like, I just need rent. So we have really awesome prizes from women-owned businesses. So there's a few opportunities tonight on your cards that I left on your thingy chairs. There's the Indiegogo website. You go home, pick a prize, donate, do your holiday shopping. You'll get the prizes in mid-December. Tonight I am doing it old school, collecting money in a jar. If you have, I know sometimes it's annoying to have $100 bills in your pocket. So if you have money, just put it in here. I'll pass it around. No judgment, whatever you put in here, just pass it around. Another opportunity, you can Venmo me at Meghan-Ross, MEGHAN-Ross. I promise you, I will use the money towards the film. This isn't going to be like Jill Stein. What happened to that recount money, guys? She just buy a lot of loud jewelry. She came out and she's like all of a sudden she had a new wardrobe from Talbot's. I'm like, no, bitch, she did not. Anyway, we have a fabulous show tonight. Let's kick it off with our first comedian. She's super hilarious. She performs all over Austin, including live at Cold Town, Laugh Exchange Live, and hosts a very good house night. Please welcome the wonderful Krista Morales. Woo!